And today, for our first session in history, we go meet Sandra. Sandra is an internet marketer with more than 7 years of sales and marketing experience and currently involved in a number of projects from membership sites, affiliate marketing, and e-commerce. Sandra has recently started a Facebook ads agency, which is her #1 priority at the moment. With her business, she's reaching out to many customers, helping them generate more leads through the power of Facebook advertising. Welcome, Sandra. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mihaela.
So today we're going to be talking about the power of email marketing when done right. I appreciate your help here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so everyone grab a pen and paper because you're in for a treat. Oh, thank you. Excellent. So Sandra, I would like to start by asking you, what made you want to become an entrepreneur?
Okay. I've always known that I want to do something on my own. I've enjoyed working in marketing and sales for the past 7 years, but I knew I wanted to have the ability to design my own life, travel the world, and have an impact on other individuals' businesses and their lives. So becoming an entrepreneur, working, using my skills of sales and marketing seemed like a very good fit.
Perfect. What do you find still as a challenge in your business right now?
So one of the things that I've been struggling with recently was delegating. Being my own boss, I've always had the impression that I have to do everything on my own from start to finish. Lately I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of work that I have to do, balancing it with growing my business. So, trusting other individuals to perform certain aspects of my business has been something that I've been struggling with. But I am asking for help right now. So I did find someone overseas that can help me, offload some of my work at the moment.
That's wonderful. So I'm wondering, how do you feel now as you're starting to delegate more and more?
Better. I can focus on the things that I can do well, and I can just a little bit get rid of the things that I can do very well. Let the experts do their work, and I'll just focus on what I can do and optimizing that essentially.
So what else can you do to ensure that you continue delegating and you let go?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
Well, that's
I don't know. That's something to think about.
Absolutely. And if I can challenge you to think about something else, think about what you can do tomorrow with that. All right. So
that's my homework for tonight.
That's your homework for tonight. All right. Sounds good. So first of all, thank you for sharing from your experience. I know that as entrepreneurs, we have a lot of struggles, and every day there's a new challenge. So I appreciate you being open with that.
Absolutely.
Now let's dive into the topic for today. I know everyone is really interested in that, in hearing about that. So tell us a little bit more about email marketing strategies.
Yeah, absolutely. I am a firm believer, and it's not actually just my belief, but statistics show as well that having a very good list that you can work on, a very good lead list, is one of the absolute best assets that a business can have, especially B2C's businesses, blogs as well, B2B's as well. And a lot of business owners are under the impression that email marketing doesn't work. Part of it is because they don't know how to do it properly or effectively. A lot of business owners email blindly. They don't have any sort of tracking tools or analytics to work with, and it will give them the impression that it's not working because it's not done effectively.
Right. So if you were to make recommendations, what would you recommend our audience to do and start effectively doing it right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are a number of ways that you can make your email marketing more effective. I will talk about 3 of them today.
All right.
The first one will be lead acquisition. So it's very important to understand what kind of leads you need to acquire. So besides the fact that in Canada, it's actually illegal to spam, meaning you can't email individuals who did not give you permission, whether it was direct or indirect. or implied, the maximum penalty is actually $10 million.
Wow.
By the way, yes, so that is in Canada. I'm not sure about the rest of the world. But you need to acquire your leads ethically. Meaning, you want a good list, a big list, yes, but you want a relevant list. So instead of spending money on buying thousands of leads who are not interested in your business or what you have to offer, it's better to have a smaller list that is segmented into the niche that you are trying to sell. Then have a big list.
Specific.
Exactly. Right. So for example, if you're a fitness center, it's better to have 100 leads that are interested in fitness, who want to purchase fitness services, yoga mats, or apparel, whatever it may be, than having 1,000 or 2,000 leads that couldn't care less about fitness. And a lot of business owners do think that having a big list will give them better results, but it won't unless you have the right leads in that list.
So be specific, that's kind of the key.
Yes, absolutely. The important thing when you look into your email marketing is using a proper professional emailing software. Something like my favorite would be MailChimp or ActiveCampaign. Klaviyo is a very good one too.
Oh.
Yes, so you want to do that for a number of reasons. I did cover this in our previous point. Very briefly, but chances are, if you don't live in a country where it is illegal to spam individuals, it will be the case soon. So having an email software that covers your butt is the best way to go. It also gives individuals an opportunity to unsubscribe, which is also
very important.
Very important because, again, you don't want to spam people. You want to take care of your reputation and make sure that, just individuals who want to receive emails from you will receive the emails. Another reason why you want to use a professional emailing software would be the ability to have analytics. So before you email, without a software, ask yourself, why would you even want to do that? Emailing blindly will not get you anywhere. So having a software that is designed to send out emails will give you the ability to analyze literally everything in your emailing campaign.
And how many people are sending emails there blindly?
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. And you know what? You have analytics for everything in your business. You know your accounts payable, you know your cash flow, you know your inventory. Why not track your emails as well? It's the same idea. Emailing software will allow you to know virtually anything that happens with your campaign. So that includes who received your email, who unsubscribed from your email, who clicked on whatever links or took action, who shared, who bounced. It will give you reports on everything. What will that do? It will allow you to optimize future campaigns. It will allow you to know what works and what doesn't. Do pictures work better than videos? Do short emails convert better than long emails? It will give you the opportunity to do it better and better and better each time.
It's like a magnifier.
Exactly.
Exactly. Analyzing. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Exactly. And it also allows you to segment your lists. So with an emailing software, you can actually automate. That's another point that I wanted to make actually. You can automate your emails. So chances are, if you're a business owner, you don't want to sit in front of your computer emailing all the time.
We don't have time for that.
No. And I make my living out of that, and I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So it will give you the power of automation, but you can also segment your list based on behaviors, based on demographics, based on any criteria that you want.
How often should we program those emails to go out?
It really depends what you want to achieve. I would say with any business, at least once a week. People expect your emails, so making sure that you are on their minds, you're in their inbox, will allow you to stay, basically on top of their minds and
have a schedule.
And have a schedule.
Yeah. So if they're expecting it on a Wednesday, they'll get it on a Wednesday.
So with the automation, you can schedule whatever emails you want. So whether it's your Wednesday email, your birthday email, your holiday email, your sale email, you can just create a list and have individuals be automatically subscribed to that list. And every time someone subscribes, they will receive email 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, based on where they are in their sales process.
That's fantastic.
It also looks professional. It gives you templates, the power of customization. There's so much you can do. It will make your life a lot easier.
Oh, yes. And it's just so busy right now.
Exactly.
So many things.
Exactly.
Having a bit of automation in our life is so important.
Another point that I wanted to make is, under no circumstance should you ever email from Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, or any other unprofessional email.
That's a big one.
Yes. If you are a business, go to Zoho Mail, go to any other emailing service that you have access to. Get a professional email address, something that reflects your business. As a business, you don't ever want to email from gmail.com.
Okay.
It looks unprofessional.
Oh, interesting. So many times we are receiving emails from a Gmail account, and you can do
Yes.
that for your
Yeah.
personal account. Absolutely.
Personal account is fine, but what impression does the company that uses that Gmail for the emailing services gives you?
And it's a form of branding as well, because you have your domain there.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great point.
Yeah, and you can get this done for free.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a bonus.
It is.
Thank
It
you
is,
for
absolutely,
sharing.
Not a problem.
So I'm wondering, how should the email look like? How long should it be? I know having PS at the end is one of the strategies to grab attention. Do you have any other strategies?
Sure. I would even start with your subject line. There are a number of reasons why you need a good subject line. So the first one would be you want to avoid spam. Unfortunately, so many companies spam. And if you use trigger words, that will result in your email getting sent to the spam folder. Unfortunately, your email can be as good as you want, but it will mean nothing because nobody will open it. So I would definitely suggest trying to avoid cliches in your email subject or anything that you think might trigger spam. So words like cash now, lose weight, make money now, ask for request, video, or anything that you see in your spam folder as a subject line, try to avoid that. I even like to be very personalized and put in even a little joke. Of course, it depends from business to business. It depends on the the image that you want your business to portray. But for one of my yoga studio clients, what I did with an email campaign, I wrote a joke in the subject line and a punchline in the subheading so they had to open the email to see it. Exactly. So it was something like knock knock, who's there? Yoga who? And then they had to click on it to open it, and it was like, you gotta try this. It's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Exactly. So dare to be bold, dare to make a joke, dare to be personable. Because at the end of the day, it's not a person who opens the email. It's not a robot, and you're not a robot. You don't want to look like a robot. In terms of the emailing,
and a lot of the clients that I work with, they try to be as formal as possible and introduce a lot of information in there. But what you're saying right now is, just talk to a friend.
Exactly. Dare to be bold, dare to be human and casual, and throw in a little humor. People will appreciate it. And I've worked with, I've done business development with nonprofits, with B2Cs. I've worked with CEOs and VPs of huge companies, and I can tell you that at the other end of the screen is another human, and they like jokes too.
What a great insight.
Exactly, right? A lot of businesses, a lot of clients, they will receive thousands and thousands of emails every year. So how do you stand out? Your email subject line should be one of the highlights. In terms of the email body, it's a bit more fluid, right? It depends on what you want to achieve with your email, because if you are a blogger and you send your blogs via emails, of course your audience will expect a longer email. As a rule of thumb, anywhere between 15 to 25 lines is a sweet spot, because you have to remember that 80% of your audience at least will be reading your emails off of their phones. So scrolling down is not something that people want to do. Adding in a little bit of visual in there helps, videos, more pictures, graphics. Your subheading also has to be catchy. So when you click on the subject line, the first thing that you see under the big heading will be the subheading. Let people know what to expect in that.
Thank you so much for joining the session today. I've learned a lot. And I'm curious, how can people find you?
You can email me. Yes, that will be Sandra, Sandra, at Snap Advantage. Not Gmail, not Hotmail.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for joining our series. We will be recording more and exciting videos, and if you have any suggestions or any thoughts, anything that you're struggling with, do let me know. You'll find the contact information below, along with Sandra's, if you have any questions for her. All right, till the next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.